Welcome back to the Michael Cohen Show on our continued journey to 250,000 subscribers. Now we're almost there. We're like less than 9,000. So subscribe, watch, and most importantly, share with your friends because there's a lot going on. Now, the other day on Political Beatdown, my co-host and I, Ben Meiselas, we were discussing Trump's ongoing threats that include invading Canada, as well as purchasing Greenland and taking back the Panama Canal, to name just a few. Ben and I compared the alienating threats of the incoming Trump administration in contrast to President Biden's big stick foreign policy approach and helping our allies. Play the clip.
Going back to the point that I'm making, it's like, look, you are now, as a president-elect of the United States, okay, the presidency is the most powerful position, perhaps in the history of mankind, in history. And the thing that you're doing during this transition is you're selling fake $2 bills for $19.99, in addition to the shoes and the guitars. I mean, this is being advertised on Fox Business, which is the propaganda network of Trump. Just seen on Fox Business, there's a sucker born every minute, Aaron Rupert says. And then this other account called Scary Lawyer Guy goes, the utter shamelessness is matched only by the nothing to see here, folks, attitude of the media industrial complex. I mean, look at that. Trump has to lend his name, image, and likeness and license it for this to happen. So this is Trump being involved in selling fake $2 bills for $19.95. And, you know, the point that I think we all need to make here is that's something that a loser does. Like that doesn't just diminish him, because he's a diminished person with the trappings of all this power, real power right now, but it diminishes our country. And to all of his cult supporters who see that and go, yeah, this is great. Really? I mean, it is the core. It's deeper than just him grifting, because what it does is it sends a message to our allies and adversaries that this guy is a freaking loser. He's a clown. It's why we see the president of France, Macron, and the prime minister of Poland, like doing the handshake with Trump and like mocking him, like handshake with, like laughing. It's like with what all the things that Trump says, we're the laughing stock of the world. We weren't. We were under Biden the most respected. And again, that doesn't make me, to go to the point I made earlier, Cohen, like, oh, that's just a leftist and you're just saying propaganda. No. You know how I know we were the most powerful in the world? Because it was one of the first times where NATO increased its membership by 2 members that are adjacent or close to Russia. That is objective data of real power, because President Biden's coalition building. And in international affairs, they're not looking for someone who goes, yeah, you want my guitar? $59.99, I'll get you a guitar. You want a $2 bill? In international affairs, they're looking for steady, able leadership of somebody who speaks soft but carries a big stick. I've said it before, Cohen. Trump's got a micro stick. It's a tiny stick. It's the opposite of what Teddy Roosevelt said. It's about being obnoxious and then not backing it up. I think I've given you this thought experiment before, but it's worth repeating. And I've said, and it's to the brigaders who haven't heard it, I said, if President Xi Jinping of China made a post that he was going to take over Japan, and then started posting AI memes of himself on top of a building in Japan with China's flag, and then started saying he was going to turn Japan's leaders into members of the CCP and started talking about them like that, the whole world would believe that there is an imminent invasion of Japan that is about to take place. The very fact that Donald Trump can make posts threatening to conquer Canada and Greenland and Panama. And it's viewed as a troll, even though perhaps it shouldn't be. It shows you that right there is diminished power. That's the ultimate weakness. It's not like four-dimensional chess. It's that people view you as a clown, and by proxy, the country as a clown. No offense to clowns there, Cohen.
Well, I'm sure no clowns that are still with Ringling Brothers are taking any offense to that. Look, let me say,
I get messages from clowns. Sometimes I get clown messages.
Right. So all of a sudden we're going to start getting mean DMs from clowns.
I've gotten many an email from a clown saying, "Please be more gentle on the clown community."
Oh, well, clowns scare me. Anyway, my point being, when it comes to what's going on here with Trump and in our international standing, the concern that I really have is not so much that he wields a small stick as opposed to in the past, quieter presidents yielded a big stick and so on. The facts are the facts. The fact is that the United States of America has the greatest military in the world by a multiple. By a multiple. Nobody even comes close to us. And what Trump is doing is he's using the success, the might of our military within which to make our adversaries, forget even our allies. He's making the world nervous because you just don't know where he wants to go. He wants to buy Greenland. He wants Canada to be annexed. He talks about taking back the Panama Canal. He talks about maybe even taking Mexico at some point in time. That's one way to stop illegals from coming across the border. This annexation is extremely dangerous because it causes global confusion. That's the problem that we have. This isn't really about the size of the stick. Everybody knows the military might of the United States, and how they all know it, because we are basically in most of those countries right there as a peacekeeping force. This is the whole issue. So I'm nervous to see where folks who are now being asked to come in and to act as secretary of the Department of Defense or the Navy or, our Joint Chiefs of Staff. I'm concerned because of the people that are being nominated. Hey, everyone. First of all, thanks for watching. We're going to be posting daily episodes with reactions and talking about politics. We'll be talking about everything, in fact. So please like and subscribe. Join us on this journey.